uSports Central. We're right in the middle of district play. Well, we just begun district play, but
slow down.
Ton of fun. It's too much fun because this is where the crowds really show up. Okay, it's the dead truth.
Best part.
You know, we were at Cibola last night, Charles, and Volcano Vista, and they came. The atmosphere was fantastic. It's what makes these district battles great.
Yeah, everyone's looking forward to, especially District 1, District 5. These teams, nice way of putting it, don't like each other. The fans don't like each other. The parents don't like each other. And everyone wants to win, so everyone comes out. They get a little fired up for these games. I'm excited to see a lot of the games tonight with that District 5 opening up as well.
Right, and then so we just saw District 2 scores from last night. Charles, you're a little bit shocked. Sandia with a nice win as they beat El Dorado, and then you see La Cueva beats Highland. Highland obviously struggling big time this year.
It was a good win for Sandia. Matter of fact, they had a couple of different guys in the lineup. Their starting point guard wasn't there. So for them to pull that win off against El Dorado, who I can't even get a read on El Dorado. They're up. They're down.
Well,
and Sandia's been that way too, but
honest,
they got this.
Mostly everybody in District 2 is down.
Yes.
And that's just the truth, and you can't really get a read on this District 2 who's going to win it. I think Sandia has some pieces that they can build off of, especially with Dylan Abbott in the middle. We know how good he is. So I think maybe they could now claim the edge. We think only one team is coming out of that district. Is that?
That's fair to say. Every team has double-digit losses already. So unless everyone falls apart in District 1 and District 5, I don't see another team getting in. Sam Cruz has been performing well for Sandia as well. So they got a nice 1-2 punch. I just don't know if it's enough to really upset anyone when the tournament comes around. And what about La Cueva? La Cueva pulled off a win last night.
Yeah, well, I mean, they beat Highland, who was a one-win team. I'm not taking anything away from Coach Danny Brown and Highland. We just know that they're nowhere near the level that they were last year.
Not at all.
Charles, a big shout out to Suits Unlimited. They provide our wardrobe here on uSports Central. They'll take care of you. They took care of Charles and I. Go visit them on Manal, right by San Mateo, just across the street from Biles. Tell them we sent you.
You gotta go see Larry, especially Daryl. Daryl's my guy. Go see Daryl.
Daryl is your guy.
Daryl's my guy. Daryl
tailor you up.
He keeps me nice and Euroly fitted. And Steve and the rest of the family. Great family.
You're so excited about Europe. Why don't you move to Europe if you want?
Nah, because I'm all about Team America.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get it right.
Oh, okay. So Hope Christian made it to their finals of their own tournament. Big surprise, right? Hope Christian never does that. They never win any tournaments.
Who was in the tournament?
Right? Well, hey, listen, Hope got bounced a little bit in the APS Metro tournament. They never really get beat up like they did in this last tournament. We know how solid they actually are. They do have 2 slip-ups to Rio Rancho this year. They did have a bounce-back win against West Mesa in their final game in the APS Metro tournament, but really it wasn't a showing that they're used to.
No.
Well, now they play a team that they'll be used to playing in the state championship, and that's West Las Vegas, Charles. Do you know this guy? Yes, it's Diedrich Milford with the drive. He had a monster championship game. West Las Vegas is loaded, though. Castellano, that's a deep triple from the top of the key. And then Andres Gallegos, he gets going window and in, so it's West Las Vegas.
West Las Vegas riding high. They're having a great season so far. Right there, you're going to see a nice break in the zone, get right in the middle where the defense is soft at, and Gallegos from the corner, nice 3. Hope is flying, but they seem to forget where he's at. And Kirsek, this is your guy. You like him. With a nice shot.
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's say his name. Kosurik.
No,
I usually mess those up, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's Castellano, top of the key for 3. That's good to go. And then Castellano again, top of the key. Good. Year out with the little drive. Year out's starting to come around for Hope Christian, Charles.
Well, they have a lot of guys playing. Coach Murphy goes about 11, 12 guys, and so he develops a lot of his players, especially for tournament time. Your guy, Milford, nice stroke right there. And this is really your guy. Down in the post. Ooh, up and under. I would have got you with that, Adam.
Look, Charles, it all changed, though.
Cut. Nice move.
Right, as Kosurik hits, it all changed, though, with a gentleman named Bustos.
The talented sophomore.
How do you like this kid, by the way? I mean, he's fantastic.
I like Bustos. Just a sophomore. He's going to get a lot better.
Milford for 3. That's good to go. Milford started to catch fire.
Yeah, and you don't like him shooting these threes, but when he gets hot, you see him shoot it again, right? Milford again, and Kosurik this time off the glass, the smooches, as Adam likes to put it all.
Hey, not a kiss, a smooch.
Yeah, and you're out. the guy who's coming along nicely with a nice bucket in the lane.
Jordan Leak, that's my guy, Charles. You know it, Jordan Leak, and one. Feet weren't set, a little drive. He says, let's go, picks up his crowd. Big time bucket, hits the free throw, and then cutting to the hoop. It's Leak again off the window and in, and Hope Christian's starting to roll away at this point. They've got a 10-point lead. It's now cut down to 7. Step back, Milford. Yes, buckets, buckets, buckets,
Well,
baby.
you know what? Milford says, I can go inside also. Nice little spin move, lefty, floated up there, but too much Hope Christian, too much Leak. Nice bucket off the glass, off-balance shot. And if they can't stop it, keep doing it. Another curl cut, another basket by Leak. Oh, excuse me.
And as the great MC Hammer would say, hammer time.
What did you just say?
Leak with the bucket. The jam, Bustos with the late 3, but it was too little too late as Hope Christian takes down West Las Vegas in a tight one, 73-68. Listen, the Dons of West Las Vegas are starting to play. They've got some pieces. Okay, they've got Castellano, they got Gallegos, Bustos, the sophomore that everyone's talking about as big time. I think, if anything, they need to take a look. They went to Hope Christian and lost, but a tight one. They can now think in the back of their minds, we can do this. We can take them in the pit. We have an opportunity for the first time to take down these mighty champs.
Yeah, whenever you plan in anyone's tournament, you already know you're playing against all the odds. So if I'm West Las Vegas, I'm thinking, if we can see these guys again in the pit, where we got our fans, they got their fans, we got a good chance because they only lost by 5. So you got to take a lot away from this game. And DJ Bustos, he didn't show that much for this championship game, but he's going to be a phenomenal player for them.
Yeah, DJ Bustos did not have a monster game like he has been and throughout this tournament in the first 2 rounds to get to the championship game. But sophomore, developing, we like his skill set and where he's at. Like I said, though, a big shout out to Richard Tripp, our guy. He's the athletic director of the West Las Vegas Dons. He's excited about his program. He should be. I think they will have a chance come pit time if they could hang on and make their way through the tournament to take down Hope Christian. That being said, it's still Hope Christian, Charles.
Yeah, it's still Hope Christian. The teams like the West Las Vegas is where they're starting to get wins. They don't have that tradition, that pedigree. You know, Coach Murphy has seen every possible game plan there is. So whatever the Dons are going to throw at him, he'll have his team ready. And your guy, Leak, playing lights out right now. Bellinger and Milford also helping out. That's a team to be reckoned with. Good bounce back for them.
I've been waiting for Jordan Leak to start taking over fourth quarters, and that's what he finally did. It was a huge monster fourth quarter for him. He had 11 points in the fourth. It was big time for Jordan Leak. Can he continue to do that and use consistency? Because he's got all the skill sets the junior does. Big shout out to Hope Christian, a nice win in their own tournament against the Dons. Come on back. We got 3 and Out next right here on uSports Central.